Hey guys, today I made ratatouille. I wanted to talk to you about my trip to Maryland. Well, let's dig into this beauty. It is cloudy out today, I know. Okay, now they're out of order, but oh well. I'm pretty impressed with how it turned out. You guys go, here's a little look-see. There. That is good, oh my word. Wow. This is so delicious. All right, let's start on my trip to Maryland. Before leaving DC, if you haven't seen my other videos, I'll link them below because I've done New York and a trip to DC. So before we left DC, we were having trouble getting back to our hotel. So we were waiting for my dad to get directions from the shop or whatever. So we were just waiting and like looking around and talking. We stopped somewhere because our feet were killing us. Blisters to no end. We're just talking, and out of the corner of my eye, because I'm pretty hyper aware, I see this guy walking towards us, and he is green, I'm not sure. I look past my mom down the street. I see a bunch of people dressed up in costumes so you can take pictures with them, right? So I'm like, oh, okay, he's walking towards that. I'm continue talking to my mom, and behind me I hear a and I turn around and I see the guy just looking at me with a smirk or whatever. And finally, he gets the hint, and he just walks right past me. I don't know if he was trying to scare me or what, but I've seen so many horror movies. And plus, when I see you walking up towards us, it's totally not scary to me. But anyways, so then my dad gets back, and we get directions back to our hotel. Our hotel, we relaxed, and then we took the train to Maryland. Now, on the train to Maryland, there's room near your feet to put your luggage. And so I sit next to this nice lady. And she's sweet, she's writing on her laptop. She smiles at me. She's like, yeah, of course you can sit next to me. I'm like, thank you. The train is really crowded. Now, there's a lady behind us I didn't really pay attention to until I wanted to lean back. Now, the lady next to me tried to lean back first, and this is how I knew this was going to be a problem. She tries to lean back, and the lady behind us says, oh, my luggage is there. Please don't try and lean back. And I look behind, and her luggage is propped up. Not this way, but vertically. Okay, that's really inconsiderate, because some of us have been like walking around all day and just want to relax. So that was irritating. Finally, someone next to my mom moved, and I could move up and just take a nap. Because I don't know about you, but I don't sleep well like this. It was like straight up. Got to Baltimore, Maryland. My aunt picks us up in her cute little car. And we drive to her house. We are greeted by the most adorable kittens ever. They're so cute. So fluffy, just adorable. These vegetables are cooked perfectly. So good. We unpack, and then the next day we decide to go to Annapolis. We drive to friends of ours that live near there, and the house is so cute. They have like, I don't know about you, but I love wallpaper, like old wallpaper that you see at your grandma's house. It just reminds me of your grandma, and I like love wallpaper like that. So yeah, and then they took us to the Naval Academy, and that's a pretty famous place there. This is a big place. Anyways, so we get there. In the Naval Academy, there's like old historical uniforms, old naval boats on display, and the classes that have graduated from there. It's just a well done place. And on the outside there's a lot of monuments, a lot of stuff honoring like officers and the higher ups. So that was interesting. I got a lot of photos of that. And from there we walked to the harbor, and we got to see like the view of the harbor and all the boats there, and that was fun. But it was getting really hot and humid, so the guys wanted to walk outside more, and I was like, skin damage, and they were like, what's that? And I was like, okay. And so I took out my umbrella and we walked to see the campus. Around the campus there are sororities and officers' quarters and like really higher ups, dual-plex homes for like people that like have families that are in the Navy. It was just great architecture. And thank goodness most of that walking was in the shade, so I didn't need to hold my umbrella the whole time. Anyway, we saw this great big church, and it had these great carvings. On the inside, the ceiling was curved. The architecture was just like beautiful. I wanted to say that. I was surprised there were people inside. I guess, yeah, that makes sense because people get married there if they were going away, or if they're both in the Navy and it's convenient to just get married on campus. They said a wedding was about to start, so we left. From there, we went to the Middleton Tavern, where it was cozy. I ordered this panini pasta with vodka sauce. It was really good. I really enjoyed the creaminess to it. What I didn't, though, I was surprised it was really spicy. I guess I missed that in the description. And I usually don't order spicy stuff while traveling. But what I really enjoyed, and the highlight of the meal for me, was this drink that I got. It was called the Southern Belle. And it was like a lemonade vodka adult drink. And it was really good. I really liked it. And I split that with my mom, of course. We always go split seats. And the other highlight of the meal was the crab cakes, because it had fresh crab, had a really nice ingredients. They were really fresh, you know. And so that was a treat because usually I don't get that here. But, yeah. Anyways, the meal was scrumptious, just all together. From there, the best part of the trip, shopping. A lot of cute shops, a lot of cute visual non-chain shops, just unique. And there's this one shop where I saw this dress, and it had this like these flowy lavender sleeves, and it just looked really great on me. And I took it up to the register. There was a tear, I forget where, I think it was in the back or something, but they said, oh yeah, this is 25% off. You can totally get this to you for a lower price if you want. So they called the manager and they were like, oh, send me a picture. So they sent them a picture and I got it for 25% off, which is great because I never spend money. I am so frugal. After the trip, I took that home, sewed it up. I think originally it was like 80 and then 25% off, which is great. After that, we lost my dad and his friend, and then they turned up with ice cream cones in their hands, eating away. And then we came home, we had dinner. We had this amazing strawberry trifle. So good. That aunt had made. It was so good. And we had tacos also, so it was tasty. Overall, it was a great trip. Oh my word, that was ridiculous. I'll tell you some other time the story that happened to me on the way home. Oh my goodness, it's crazy. Anyways, I wanted to share with you how I made this ultimate comfort food. So I've been having an upset stomach lately and I haven't been feeling too good. So I spread out the process of it, and I chopped up all my vegetables the night before, put them separately into the fridge, put my eggplant in a bowl of water and a tablespoon of milk, and then put cellophane over it, put it in the fridge. Then I chopped up the sauce vegetables, which was like 2 bell peppers, orange and 1 yellow. Put it aside. And then this morning, I chopped up my basil, my thyme, garlic, and I put that aside to let within olive oil to set. And while I mix my crushed tomatoes together, my bell pepper, my garlic, my basil, and I heated that up in a skillet. And then after it was heated up for 10 minutes, I put it inside this bowl, evenly spread it out. Then I took my chopped up vegetables and I layered them eggplant, yellow squash, Roma tomatoes, and then zucchini, cucumber. So it went eggplant, yellow squash, Roma tomatoes, and zucchini. So I did that all the way around, and then on top I put my sauce. I drizzled that on top, and then I put tinfoil over it and let it sit in the oven for 40 minutes. And then after 40 minutes, I took it out and looked at it, put salt and pepper on it. Then I took the foil off and I put it in for another 20 so the vegetables can get just yummy. And then I took it out and that was it. So it was pretty easy spreading out the steps, because otherwise this morning I would have had to get up at 6, which I already wake up at 6 because most of my house is up at 6 and most of my jobs have been at 6 a.m. So altogether it took like, an hour and 10, maybe an hour and 20 because of the prepping, which was pretty quick last night because I was watching Criminal Minds, that's right. But that's it for today, and I hope you enjoyed this video and my talk on Baltimore, Maryland, and Annapolis, and there's all the places I went. And I will see you next time. Be sure to watch my next video. It'll be on the trip back, which was interesting to say the least. All right, bye you guys.